Hi everyone, we are on day 17 of our 3-week Body Sculpt Challenge. If you're just joining us for class today, welcome. We are going to do a full body stretch using the wall. We have 17 exercises planned to go through, awesome openers for the body, lengthening that body, and then we're going to go through them and then reverse them. Do them once more in reverse so that we totally feel relaxed and ready for work tomorrow. Okay, I'll see you in class. Let's start by scooting really close to the wall. We're gonna put our legs up on the wall, so get as close as you can up to it. And then, and I'm right abutting it. I'm right against it. And I'm gonna take my legs straight up. And we're gonna just relax here for a second. Take a breath. Big deep breaths. And then go ahead and pull one leg in towards the body. Really gently, we're just starting out. We're gonna just get right into it and just do our stretches. And you can flex and point the foot. Flex, and rather than point, it's really extend the foot. Great. Just do a couple more. Just loosening up. And then relax it and take it to the other side. Bringing that leg in, feeling that stretch in the back of the leg, and just enjoying the support the wall brings. And let's flex and extend that foot. I am super tight with all the working out we've been doing, so it's very welcome to start lengthening those muscles that we're contracting all the time. Super great for them. Do a couple more and then relax it. And one more time, pull, and this time let's round the foot. So we're on the other side, and I'm just gonna go one way and then the other, clockwise and then counterclockwise, not pushing too hard. And then relax that and take it to the other side. Hoping to get us feeling really open and relaxed. Flexibility is a whole other section of work and always should be included in every great program, fitness program. Okay, and relax that, and we're going to widen our legs as wide as they go on the wall. Make sure you're really comfortable and supported, and you could adjust. I'm just trying to adjust, feel out my muscles. I'm pressing a little bit on the tops of my thighs, getting them ready, kind of maneuvering, putting them into place. If your knees end up aching, go ahead and bend those knees just a little bit, because it might put a little bit too much pressure on that tendon there. So relax it down, relax the rest of the body. And we'll just let gravity help us, that wall help us. Just for now, as we open up. Big, deep breaths. We're not gonna push too hard. And let's use the muscles of the legs to bring them right back up. Just shake them out, just briefly. And then let's go again. And this time, let's try and sit up towards the wall. Okay, so if that's too hard, just stay down. Stay down. I'm gonna try to come up onto my forearms. I made it. And some of you that are super flexible can go ahead up on those hands. I'm gonna stay right here, and I'm going to just try and widen my legs a little bit more. Maybe get a little bit closer to the wall. And I think this is it for me. So it might be it for you. That's okay. We're just opening up that body. And then I'm gonna lay back down and stretch a little bit more. maneuvering, pressing through my legs. And then I'm gonna pull those knees in, keeping the legs wide, and then feel that stretch there. And if you don't feel much, go ahead and press those knees open. Press them open with your forearms, with your hands, and feel that lengthening, feel that opening in a different way on the inner thighs, even the back. Deep breaths. Continuous breathing, continuous opening, and not being afraid to move around or not resisting moving around. Bring those legs even closer. See if that changes the stretch for you. Maybe it goes deeper into the back. And then bring them even closer. And this time plant those feet on the wall. You might want to scooch back a little bit for this one. I will. And we're going to put one ankle on top of the other thigh. One ankle on top. Do you see how my glutes are lifting up off the ground? I'm too close to the wall. Yeah. So I'm gonna come right back, and now my back is fully on the ground and it's supported, and I feel a stretch in the hip of the leg that has the ankle on the thigh. So that's my right leg. And I'm just gonna let this stretch happen for a second before I play with it. Just taking a breath or two, and then I'm going to just rock my foot from side to side, the foot that's on the wall, just rock that stretch out a little bit. Loosen it up a little bit. And then I'll hold it in place. I'll start to bring that leg a little bit more towards me, using the support of the wall. Keep that breath going. And just enjoy that opening of that muscle. You can pull that knee in towards the chest a little bit. Try to keep the back down and that other foot planted on the wall, just for support, so that nothing else is tightening up while we're stretching our hip on this side. And let's maybe press that knee away and see how it changes that stretch. See how it raises up through the back, the upper part of that hip, and into the back and the glute. Keep that breathing going. And then relax it and shake that out, shake it out. And then take it to the other side. Plant that other foot down. Oop, a little bit tighter here. So I'm gonna scooch back a little bit more. One side is always tighter. Maybe this side is a little bit more flexible for you. You'll come even closer to the wall, just to get that stretch in that hip area. Get it properly and make sure that back is fully on the ground. We want to be supported. We don't want anything else working that shouldn't be. We want to really lengthen our muscles today. Try to relax, not pushing too hard, but pushing just enough so that the muscles get lengthened. We encourage their lengthening. Go ahead and try to bring that whole leg in towards you. You don't have to lift up that ankle from the thigh. We don't have to get that deep into it. Just a little gentle pull is all we need to feel a little bit more of a stretch. And if you're not feeling the stretch, you've got to come closer to the wall. Breathe it out. And then maybe just the knee, pulling it in towards the chest. Keeping that back down and those hips down on the ground. Deep breaths. relaxing into it. And then go ahead and press that knee away from the body, feeling that stretch change just a little bit. Maybe come up the side of the back, a little bit higher in the glute area. Keep that breathing going. Keep trying to notice if you're contracting any other muscles or tightening anywhere else, and release it. And then let's release that. Let's roll onto our side, pick ourselves up, and stick our feet against the wall. So feet against the wall, forward fold here, okay? Feet all the way against the wall, heels against the wall. All right, take a big inhale, maybe arms lengthen, and then reach, towards that wall. Try to straighten that back as much as you can. Getting a little bit deeper into this stretch with our feet against the wall. They are not going to move. We've got a good flex of that foot there. And again, breathe nice and deep. And then release it and pull one foot in towards the body. And then let's adjust ourselves, and then go ahead and reach towards that single leg that's straight. Maybe lengthening out that arm. Try to straighten that back, and try to really pull this stretch into the back of the leg. A lot of us are feeling it in our backs, right? And the part of it feels good, but the problem is we want to really get into that hamstring, and we'll get to the back in different ways. And then go ahead, speaking of that back, let's go ahead and take our forearm to the inside of that leg. Maybe you want to hold the outside. It doesn't matter, as long as that top shoulder pulls back, so that it's in line with the other shoulder. And I'm going to take my top arm and try to reach towards those toes. Not hardly moving at all, real far away, but that's okay. And I am angled a little bit forward. I've got to really try to open up. That's as much as I've got. Try not coming over here. Try getting that arm in line with that toe on that same plane. And really, I'm pressing this leg back to give me leverage to open my chest up and feel that stretch in the back and the side of the body. If you need more support, you can take that hand behind the head. Maybe it's worse, maybe it's better, I don't know. Just find what works for you. Relax out that head, maybe look at the toes, look down at the floor. And then release it, and I'm gonna face away from you and go from the other side. Yes? Seeing a different view maybe? And then going towards that outstretched leg. Every time we're breathing into it, we're trying to lengthen further, dropping that stomach, chest onto that thigh, getting as close as we can to it without pushing too hard and without rounding. A lot of you are going to be like this, and that's because, wow, you're super tight there. Try straightening as much as you can. Maybe put a towel or a band or something around your foot so it helps bring you closer. Or maybe just grab behind the knee and try to straighten that back or the thigh. And then let's go to that side bend, getting leverage, reaching, opening up that shoulder, and then reaching over the body. Try to relax out the neck. Big stretch here. Maybe putting the hands behind the head, really pressing that elbow back. Maybe turn and look down at the floor or at your foot of the outstretched leg. Try to keep that neck relaxed. And then release it and face back towards the wall. Take a breath there, and let's go ahead and get onto our knees. We're gonna stretch the tops of the thighs here. A little bit interesting of a stretch, and some of you are not gonna wanna do this, so let's position ourselves first. Let's position ourselves without the wall. Let's get into this position. Make sure you've got a nice padded area under that knee, and see if you can grab that foot and hold right here. So it takes us off balance. So the wall is going to give some support, and we're going to put the top of the foot against the wall and see if that helps. Okay, so I'm going to get real close to this wall. Put my hands on the floor, place my foot, maybe help it up a little bit. It helps to get close to the wall, but getting too close, if you're tight, it's not going to help. Okay, so maybe a little bit away. If you know your quads are tight, don't get too close. Okay, support your hand down, support your hands maybe if you can onto the top of the thighs, and peel your chest up. Ooh, big stretch in that quadricep. The closer we are to the wall, the more flexibility is required. So some people can put their whole shin against the wall, and then their glutes are all the way against their heels. I can get a little bit closer, but I don't want to push too hard. Pushing too hard is not going to help those muscles. It's just going to force them open, which will make them sore and cause them to contract a little bit more. We don't want that. We want to really gently coax them open, release them. Sitting up nice and tall, just holding and feeling this stretch, and maybe trying to continue to lengthen our bodies up towards the ceiling and back. Nice deep stretch. And then relax it. Come on down, use the floor. Oh, shake out that knee a little bit. I know it gets in there. It's not the most comfortable stretch on the knees, definitely not. And then let's take it to the other side. Other foot forward. Okay, and I'm coming close to the wall, getting that foot close to the wall, or approximating where I think I would be. I'm a few inches, I'm maybe 6 inches away from the wall with my knee. And then once I'm ready, I'm gonna peel myself up, peel my body up, nice and tall. And that's a good enough stretch for me. Adjust as much as you can. Breathing in through, lengthening that torso, like there's a string up on the top of the head and I'm being pulled like a marionette all the way up towards the ceiling. Now we feel that stretch in the quadricep, a little bit of the hip flexor. If you feel too much pressure on the knee, let's do the stretch on the floor without the pressure, without using the wall. Okay, coming out of this stretch, let's turn over and move on to shoulders a little bit. Shoulders, arms, back. I'm going to be kneeling away from the wall. My hands are straight. My hands are a little bit higher than my shoulder level. I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna straighten my back. My hips are right over my knees, or approximately over my knees. And I'm gonna push into the wall, and as well as pull back and rotate my armpits towards the floor. So rotate them towards the floor. My elbows shouldn't be in like this. Straighten your arms, rotate them, broaden your chest and your back, and let your head fall. Let your head relax.
Really tuck those hips if you're feeling too much pressure in the back. Opening up the chest and the shoulders and the back. And then release it and come on up. Let's go to some standing stretches here. So come on up. We're going to place our hands on the wall just so, with our thumbs touching together. And I'm going to lengthen my arms as much as I can. I'm going to walk away from the wall, maybe about, less than a mat's width. Maybe about less than 2 feet away from the wall. Maybe you're closer, I don't know. You shouldn't be too much closer. And then drop that chest towards the wall, trying to keep the arms straight. Tuck your hips if you need to. And then try to drop that chest all the way towards the wall, looking up at your hands. For some of you, if it is too much, come a little bit closer and you can get closer to the wall. But what we want to feel is that stretch along the chest and the shoulders and the arms and the neck. Keep that breathing going. Big, deep stretch here. Really tuck those hips if you're feeling too much in the lower back. And then release it, shake it out a little bit. Let's go to the side arm. So we're gonna take our arm, lengthen our arm up along the wall, and you're about a foot away from the wall, give or take, and we're gonna lean our body towards the wall. Lean it, and I keep climbing up the wall. Whoop, I won't lean too much, that's enough for me. Some of you are gonna lean all the way. What you're feeling is your triceps, the side of your body, shoulders, chest. Feel a great stretch here. Maybe bending those knees, turning away, turning your head away from the stretch, relaxing out the neck. Great, and shake that out. And we're gonna go right to the other side. And I'm going to face away from you, leaning, walking my hand up, and leaning into the wall. And if I'm too close, I can play with my distance away. It depends on our flexibility. Make sure you're not putting too much pressure on that shoulder. Really relax the neck, maybe bending into those knees and turning away. Yes, and then release it and shake that out. Let's go deeper, even deeper into the chest. Arm at 90 degrees. I'm gonna place it against the wall, and I'm gonna place my chest against the wall. Place my chest against the wall, just that part. I almost want to bring my shoulder onto the wall. And then I'm going to open up my body. Feeling that stretch in the chest. And I'll, of course, show you the other way. That arm is at 90 degrees. I'm opening up my body. Some of you are going to be even more open. We're trying to really pull that shoulder away from the wall. Look towards the other side. Wiggle those fingers on that hand that's at 90 degrees. And on the side of the chest that's stretching. You'll even feel that neck stretch. And then let me show you the other way. Shake it out, shake it out. Woo, shake it out, shake it out. And then go ahead and 90-degree angle. Okay, and I'm gonna try and press my chest and my shoulder against the wall without raising the shoulders up. To press those shoulders down. And then turn and rotate. And you'll want to walk that hand up or down just a little bit, just to find where the most comfortable portion of the stretch is, where you're tightest and where you feel the chest the best. We're going to try and open up that shoulder up on the opposite side, getting deep into that chest region and turning that neck away, that head away. And then relax it, shake that out. Oof. Okay, same thing, straight arm. You're gonna feel it a little bit deeper. Same thing, against the wall. Arm is straight, shoulder level. Trying to, my shoulder is not getting on the wall. It's not at all. But I'm trying to get it there. Oh, maybe there, a little bit. Okay, and then I'm gonna open up my body. Open, using this hand to push just very gently away from the wall, turning my head away, leaning into the wall, maybe walking my arm up or down, just trying to find the best place for the stretch for me. And then great, shake it out and take it to the other side. Placing that hand on the wall, straight arm, trying to get that chest to the wall, open up the body, and feel that stretch in the shoulders and the chest. Remember to walk that hand up or down and find where that stretch is best for you. Relaxing out that neck, always noticing where those other tight areas are and making sure to relax them so we're focused on the area that we're stretching. And then relax that, shake that out. Loosen it up a little bit. One more. One more. We're gonna take our hand, and we're gonna take our hand and press it against the wall. Just find an area that's right for you. Where some people are super tight, and if they put their hand palm completely in the wall, it hurts. So we're gonna just find some kind of area that looks good for me, that angle is okay for me, and I'm going to straighten my arm and then turn my body away from the wall. Maybe playing with it. There we go. Fingers pointing away. Some kind of a way. And you see how my shoulder is lifting a little bit? I'm gonna go a little bit higher. And that way I can depress that shoulder and I can feel a stretch along my arm and into my chest without feeling strain in the shoulder or the neck region. So find which area works for you. A little bit higher works for me. And feel that stretch in the chest. And we've opened our body up away from the hand and maybe bending into it, lengthening that area even more. And then release it, shake it out, and take it to the other side. Pressing that hand into the wall, and I gotta be away from the wall, away from it. My hand is behind me, and then I'm gonna open up, and as I open up, I'm almost in the same plane as my hand. And I've got to, this didn't work for me being over here, maybe it worked for you, so I'm gonna raise my arm up, and then maybe sit down into this stretch, relaxing that shoulder of the extended arm, relaxing the other shoulder, making sure I'm lengthening what I need to lengthen without pushing too hard. Okay, and relax it, shake that out. Almost there. We are busting through these, right? Okay, moving into a wall twist. So we're going to stand with our glutes against the wall, back against the wall-ish. Don't push too hard. And then my feet are just a little bit away from the wall. That's okay, maybe about 4 to 6 inches. And I'm going to bring my knee up, pull it in, body straight. And then I'm going to take my opposite arm to opposite knee and pull it towards the other part of the wall. It's almost not even going. And I'm going to take my other hand and press it against the wall. Arms straight or straight-ish. Feeling that stretch in the hip. Little twist against the wall. And then release it. And then take it to the other side, bringing that knee in. Big breaths. And then go ahead and opposite arm to opposite knee, pulls that knee across, and then that other arm is straight and pressing against the wall. Big, deep breaths here. And then release it, shake it out. Couple more exercises before we go through a whirlwind back again. And it will be a whirlwind, but it'll be a nice one. Stepping forward just a little bit. Some of you are going to want to take your legs a little bit apart, and some of you are going to want to bend your knees. We're going into a fold forward. Here we go. Get my body nice and straight, coming forward, and just using the support of the wall for now. Relax out the head if you can. And again, you can definitely bend those knees if you need to. Another option we have is clasping those elbows and relaxing that head. Breathing through. Using the support of the wall for the back and the legs. And then bend those knees around your spine up. And let's go a little bit deeper. Maybe it's actually a lot deeper. So if you don't like this next one, go back and do that forward fold that we just did. This one is folding with our back on the wall. So I'm going to step away a little bit here. And I'm going to come down, come up, place my neck, and then my back against the wall. Let me take my mic so you can hear me. My neck and my back are against the wall. And then I'm going to clasp my hands together and let them drop and fold. I can come a little bit closer, so I will. Drop my head a little bit more along the wall. And then just really relax into it, clasping those hands, relaxing out that neck. Feeling that deeper stretch, using the leverage of the wall to deepen that stretch in the back and the hamstrings and even the neck and the legs, for sure, in those legs and that lower back. And then slowly bend those knees. Come on up. And I can place this back down. And then let's go through that series of stretches one more time, starting with that forward fold. So really quickly with these, so that we close off nice and open. See how much we've opened up. Let's lengthen, relax. Deep breathing here. Bend those knees, round on up. Hand on the wall. Whichever way. Get away from the wall and open yourself up. Sit deep into it. Find what area works for you. Turning that head away. And then take it to the other side. Arm is long, hand is on the wall. Opening our bodies up and away. Finding what place on the wall that hand should be. How high or low. Around shoulder level. Opening up the chest. And then relaxing it and placing our full arm on the wall. Chest on the wall, or that piece of the chest on the wall, and opening up, turning that head away, and again walking that arm up or down the wall and finding where is best for it to be. And this time while we're here, we're going to bend the arm at 90 degrees, place it on the wall, and feel that stretch there. It's a different part of the stretch. Breathing deeply, maybe relax the head against the wall if you want to. And then again, while we're here, lengthen that arm up along the wall and then lean into it. Make sure that that shoulder is not creeping up. And if it is, just move a little bit away from the wall, or maybe bend that elbow a little bit. Just adjust that stretch. And let's take those stretches to the other side. Shake it out, straight arm. Chest pressing against the wall. Opening the body up, opening that shoulder up, and walking that hand up or down to find the area of tightness or where we want to get that stretch. And then since we're here, we're gonna bend our arm at 90 degrees. And then open up, placing that part of the chest on the wall, walking our arm up or down, just to find the best place for that stretch. Relax out that neck, maybe lean that head against the wall. And then finally lengthen that arm, shake it out a little bit if you need to. Lengthen that arm along the wall and lean. Adjusting how far or close you are to the wall. Feeling a nice stretch along the side of the body. And again, continuing to relax that neck. And relax it, shake that out, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. We are so loose, we are so loose. Arm up against the wall, thumbs together. Stepping almost like a mat's width distant away. And then placing that chest, or trying to place that chest against the wall. Maybe tucking the hips, maybe not. Heads up, fingers spread. It's okay if that chest can't go to the wall. Mine is just not getting there, and I'm not gonna push too hard. All right, and relax it. Shake it out, hands on the wall. We're going back down to the ground. Here we go. Placing those hands on the wall. Sitting back, Hands a little bit higher than the shoulders, turning those armpits to face the floor and really broaden that back, relaxing out the neck, rounding that spine if we need to, tucking those hips. And then let's relax, and we're going to go ahead and back with that thigh stretch. Remember, you're laying on your side if you need to for that quad stretch, or we're getting into a kneeling position, a lunge kind of ish position, coming close to the wall, placing our foot against the wall, not too close if we know we're tight, or really close if you know that you can do it and you can manage it, and peeling that body up. Oh, a lot more open this time. Lifting up, put as much padding around, under the knee as you need. Oh, doesn't it feel great? The top of my body feels wonderful, especially through that chest. They get so tight with all the fitness we do. And then relax it. Use those hands. Don't put too much pressure on that knee. Yeah, there we go. And then switch legs here. Leaning towards the wall. Coming in. Coming as close as we can. Using those hands down as close as we can, but as smartly as we can. Chest up. And then here we go. Peeling the body up. It's definitely okay if you're not as flexible here. I'm working on it. It's been a lifetime process of opening up, and some people it's hard to get really flexible and maintain it. So we've got to keep paying attention to it so that we don't get injured, so that our bodies can have great range of motion while we're doing our other fitness projects. And then release it. Come on down. And let's go ahead into our fold. So our side folds first. Going in total reverse. Total reverse. One foot extended out, and then go ahead and lean towards that side. Leaning towards that extended leg as much as you can, taking that opposite arm of the leg and trying to reach it towards the wall. And then using that other arm, same arm as leg, as leverage to push it away, and then open up that top arm, reaching towards the foot or towards the wall in the same plane, and really pressing that shoulder back, maybe looking over the armpit or turning your head down. And then take it to the other side. Here we go. Foot against the wall, other foot comes in, and this time leaning straight towards the extended leg. Breathing into the stretch. Grab behind the knee if you need to, but we want to definitely press that leg down and try to straighten that back. And then go ahead and take the other arm, use it as leverage. Lift that top arm over, and then make sure you're really opening up that chest and stretching the side of the back. And again, you can go ahead and put those hands onto the back of the head if that helps. And if not, keep reaching. Either way works. And then come back around. Face forward. Get those heels all the way on that wall. Straighten that spine. And then let's just lean forward. Leaning, leaning, leaning. Oh, come on, come on. Straighten that back. Yeah. Straighten that back. Don't round. Not just yet. Let's really pull it into the hamstrings as much as we can. Lifting that chest up. And then lowering, relaxing. Rounding here. Really trying to pull forward. And relax it. And here we go, back to our pretzel on the wall. Come really close first. Feet on the wall, not too close for this one. And then grab, doesn't matter which foot, grab one ankle, place it on the opposite knee, and make sure this back is not hovering. Your hips are down and you're feeling a stretch in that bent leg. Hopefully it's a little bit more open than the first time through. And we're gonna hug it in. Hug that knee in. And then press it away. And then go ahead and take it to the other side. Bringing that ankle in. Ugh. Oh, too tight still. I gotta sit back. Pulling it in a little bit. Grabbing that knee and pulling it a little closer. Taking our deep breaths, just being continuous with it and continuing to relax in it. Letting it feel nice. Press that knee away. Changing up the stretch just a bit. 3 more. And then go ahead and put both feet on the wall. And we're going to get into a wide stretch here. This is a little bit too far away from the wall for me, so I'm going to get closer. So if you're good, you're going to stay there, but I'm going to get right up to the wall and bend my knees. And then we're going to try and press those knees away. Just feeling a nice stretch in the inner thighs and maybe even the back and the hips. And then if you're ready and you can do it, go ahead and open up those legs. And this time we're just gonna stay down, lay down, make sure those glutes are as close to the wall as comfortable as possible. Watch those knees. If those knees start aching or there's too much pressure, go ahead and bend them. Breathing on through, just enjoying feeling the opening for this final time. And then for this next one, lifting those legs up and laying. And if this happens to be too intense, move away from the wall. If this is fine, go ahead and just relax. Just spend about a minute just here, relaxing the body and letting that blood drain in a different direction. Relax the feet, relax the knees. You can spread those legs a little bit more apart if you'd like. Just whatever works, just to let them relax. Rock that neck from side to side. Wiggle out those fingers. Maybe roll out the wrists a little bit. And then just lay there. focused on your breath.